I'm 45 years old. I got to say,
Are you?
I still love Capri Sun.
What is this Capri Sun
I bet-
flex that you guys are
We
on
had
today?
it from Milo's party because he had a laser quest party. You would have loved it. Laser guns.
Oh,
out,
yeah, I did.
Oh, hello.
out and about in the field with like busted up helicopters, airplanes,
Oh, yes.
so you can run in and out of it. It was.
Yes.
It was. I looked at it, I was like, this is too good for him. Like he doesn't deserve
Like,
this. Yeah.
Son,
but-
sit down. Let me take
Yeah,
control.
let me take over. Let me see it with proper.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, we bought all these for the kids. But it's the tropical Capri Sun, and
Well, it's always been tropical, isn't it?
go
Oh,
on.
no, it used to be orange.
No,
oh,
it's
look at
orange.
Satch's
Bruv.
face as he had his sip.
They don't taste of
See,
anything.
the problem with Capri Sun at the
it
moment...
doesn't. Hold on, wait. It doesn't taste of anything.
Well, it
Capri
is...
Sun is one of the sweetest things in the world. What's that tell you? What's it? What I'm saying.
Well, it says no added sugar. No.
I'm sat next to COVID. That's what
I
I'm saying.
can't. It's been about 3 weeks. I can't taste anything.
Oh, he's got COVID.
Here we go.
It's not COVID. It's the hay fever.
Capri Sun and its makers have fundamentally got a big
But
issue
I can't taste anything.
in the manufacturing process.
There's a problem, bro.
I
So-
legit can't taste anything.
You know, with Capri Sun, the issue's always been
What's the issue?
how do you put the straw into the hole?
Right.
Yeah.
Because either you goes all the way through,
Right.
or you know,
Big
and it's a
problem. Big
disaster.
problem. Yeah.
So I had one of these the other day, which is why I got them out because I'm like, they're refreshing, right?
Yeah.
It's nice. It's a warm evening right now.
Yeah.
They're refreshing. They hit the spot. They hit the spot in certain ways.
Right.
Certain drinks just hit the spot. A cold Ribena hits
Yes.
the spot. Lucozade,
Yeah.
bubbly. Oh, you get a nice Decada from it. Nice
Yeah.
burp. Lovely hit the spot. Capri Sun hits the spot. When I was putting in the straw, I got nervous because I remembered back to my
You
childhood.
remember the stress.
Yeah, and I'm going to
Yeah.
miss it.
Gonna
The
miss
straw's
it.
going to bend.
Yeah.
I'm
And
it's
gonna
gonna go
break
through the
straw.
other side.
Then,
Through the other
then
side.
I'm biting into it and I'm squirting into my mouth.
And I can't believe Capri Sun aimed at children, and yet their marketing never made it kid friendly. That if you put it in their lunchbox, your kid would not have anxiety attacks at lunchtime. It was bad enough taking Indian food, and then on top of that, you got to then try and
take
pierce a
Indian
Capri
food
Sun.
at
It was terrible. And now Capri Sun, they still haven't improved it, and now they've made it into a paper straw. The paper straw folds as you try and put it
Yeah.
into that thing.
It's
So
awful,
how are
isn't
you
it?
supposed to make a hole with a paper straw? It's terrible.
But what's interesting is the rest of the world serves their drinks in bottles, in plastic, or in cans, or in cartons, and Capri Sun went, nah, aluminium.
Yeah.
Aluminium.
Do you remember?
We're
that?
doing it our
Do
own
you
way.
remember when Lucozade stepped up the game?
Go on.
And they had pouches,
Yeah.
which had a little
That
screw
was
on
the-
top.
that was 'cause the
That's
isotonic-
isotonic Lucozade. But that was the game changer.
No, but that, because they're trying to appeal to people like you, going to go, yeah, I'm a sporty person, I can fold it up and put it
Yeah,
in
but
the
they would
bag."
go flat,
Ked still
less,
takes that
less
to
waste.
football.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
do.
if you could find those original ones like that, those were brilliant.
I don't like them.
No.
I don't-
No,
I-
I'm not a
I
Lucozade
don't-
fan, but
yeah.
I'm just saying that they
not
The
the
it
original
was a
orange
step up from
Lucozade
the,
that used to get back in the day with the cellophane on the outside.
oh, with the bubbly one when you have when you're ill.
That one. That even now, if you are just wanting a drink to hit the spot, that Lucozade.
It made me
Nah. Heartburn.
What? Heartburn?
Yeah.
Yes,
heartburn. Lucozade heartburn.
It wasn't.
I
I
don't
don't
do
know what
Lucozade.
you're on about hitting the spot. I don't think anyone.
No, I don't think it does,
I don't
yeah.
think anyone drinks Lucozade.
I remember when I used to play football,
Yeah.
like, with a boy, and everyone used to buy one. So
the
then
boy.
I used to buy one as well.
Yeah.
Heartburn.
Yeah,
You know
it
the-
wasn't
the
that,
Lucozade
that
Sport?
original one with the foil and everything around it. I don't. I think it only served as medicinal purpose for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, okay. We did take it to hospitals and stuff when we visited people. But
Yeah.
Aside from that, anyway, I just thought a nice, cold, refreshing drink would
Yeah.
be sorted. But it was sorted for like this heat wave that we're in right now because it's
Yeah.
it's a muggy night. It's
It
a
is.
warm-
It's another muggy one. It's got hotter. We're in the midst of the Spanish plume. It is arched over us.
Yeah, but
It's raining again now, isn't it, on the weekend?
Yeah, for some reason, it seems to be raining on the weekend. It's
Why
like
is that?
hot during the week and
Saturday,
then it rains
Sunday.
on the weekend.
Chucking it down.
and it's mad thunder. It was thunder as well, big thunderstorm. You know, do you do that thing where you count between the lightning and the thunder?
No,
You know,
I don't. What you mean? So you see the distances apart, the sound and the
yeah, and you know
About
how far it is.
3 seconds.
No, well, it depends on so if, whatever the distance is, however many seconds. That's how many miles it is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So if you kind of go, if you count, you see the light, you count. I saw the light, and then the rumble didn't come till 30 seconds later, which tells you how big the thunder was.
30 miles away.
Yeah, so it's 30 miles away. That's well outside London.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
where
yeah.
I'm,
That's
and you're getting
wow.
it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So my point is, like, it was so because of the heat wave we had. We need the refreshing drinks. We need all that. But what's the weather going to be then? for the
So,
rest
so
of this
I think
weekend?
we're going to be in for some severe heat wave patches. I think there's about 3 or 4 more to come. But I think we've got to talk about last Friday because that
Oh,
was
man. Yeah.
severe heat.
I think that was one of the hottest days I can ever remember.
In a long time.
34 years
Yeah,
I've been
and
here.
it didn't help that I had a nose block, ears blocked. I had it. It was all just. I was
you had your
suffering
cold.
from a cold, and it was just like, oh my god, again, it's getting worse.
I think that's going round though.
This cold.
Yes. Everyone's got it.
Everyone's
It's
everyone-
either a
and
cold
everyone's just like coughing, like
or it's
that-
hay
that
fever.
sort of real chesty cough.
or it's COVID's cousin.
Yeah, like the one that snuck in under.
Yeah.
like,
No
a
one knows
sneaky
about.
visa.
It's
No
not
one
registering. It's not registering
No,
on
it's
the
not.
LFT.
I'm testing every 2 days.
It's COVID's cousin that's working cash in hand.
Basically,
He's just like, look, he's not officially on the books,
That's it.
but he's there living in COVID's shed at the back of the garden. That's what it's
So
exactly
everyone
what
was
it is.
struggling with the sleep, and I just think, so obviously with the way we've had so much heat at the moment, there's not a lot of usage for electricity and gas in your house because the lights are off. Yeah, you're not.
No,
using
the
natural light.
fans are on like all the
Okay,
time.
fans are on, but that's about it, really. You know, your showers are colder, so it doesn't have to be heated up that much, right?
true,
So,
yeah.
so this is the period.
You
where-
want cooler food. You're not baking.
yeah,
or,
you're
know,
not
like-
right. So this is the period now where you everyone saves a lot of money on their electricity bills.
Yeah.
Have you got electricity meter in your gas?
No, they keep. Yes, we have. No electricity meter. We have. We haven't got the gas one changed.
But
yet.
smart meter.
Smart meter. Yeah,
Snap.
yeah. Snap. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I haven't got the gas one changed.
I haven't got the gas one.
They keep saying, "Oh, look, we've got to do it. No, we've got to book it
Yeah,
in. Then we
yeah,
haven't
I
been
hate
here
doing
and
it.
things
Yeah.
like that." And it's just
Nah,
kind
my
of
one,
really fit
my
in.
meter's in an awkward place, so we can't do it.
Oh, so I can't get to it. So I'm.
It's like in a cupboard.
So Tommy,
Or
do
rip the
you
kitchen apart.
do you keep an eye on your electricity? Have you noticed it recently?
Yep, I make daily notes and I keep a log.
No,
No,
I'm
you
not saying
don't.
daily
Of course
notes.
I don't.
No, but have you? Do you keep an eye roughly where you are? At,
He
say, 8
doesn't even know
o'clock?
where it is in his house.
Yeah, he doesn't.
No, I do know where it is, but I don't know.
Because can I just say, so I am obviously I've got it all on the electric smart meter because that's what I do. Everything's got a gadget. Everything is a gadget in my house.
Yeah.
And can I just say,
Yours is on display like it's a mural. in your
Yeah,
house.
honestly,
because I
If
tell you what.
if you want to put a frame round it, Kedge,
No, I tell you what, there's a reason for that. It is like almost in the mandir because we have to do Aarti and Puja to it because it, I'm begging for it now not to move. I get a heart attack, I get seizures
Praying
just
to his
look at
electricity meter.
Yeah. No, honestly, it's better. It's bigger than Bhagwan at the moment.
Don't say that. You can't say that, bruv.
Because
You can't say that.
because it's actually deciding on how much whether I eat or whether I heat, and it's
Don't be so silly.
No, hold on a minute, because
Whether I eat.
people are not taking it seriously enough, and I just think that in the summer I used to get through the day with about £1 spended, a couple of quid maximum if I've done the washing machine, right?
Oh,
Now.
is that about £1 a day? Is that what you were spending?
£2 with electricity and gas, right?
On a normal day, back in the day.
In the summer,
Yeah.
right? Now,
Last summer.
Last summer.
Yeah.
Now, I wake up at 4 o'clock. This week I've been waking up at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
By the time I go downstairs, it's 4:30. So therefore, the meter starts from 0 at midnight.
Right.
It's already on £1.20
At
by
4
4:30. All I've done is flush the toilet. That doesn't use anything,
No.
right? And I've had a shower.
Well, it depends what you've left in.
He's like, I'm charging you extra for this one. This was a big one.
This needs electricity
We're going to
moving.
shift that.
This needs electricity,
It's,
yeah.
it's like rubbish removal, like mate. It's going to cost you more, mate. It's going to cost
But I've had a shower,
It's
and
heavy.
that's it. I haven't even put the kettle on yet, and it's gone up to £1.20. And I'm like, so I was like, for every 4
So
hours.
your coffee cost you £1.20 in the morning.
Well, yeah, that and just sleeping in a house,
Sleeping
doing
costs
nothing,
£1.20, okay.
doing nothing apart from the Wi-Fi that is on, right?
Well, that's a problem.
But I've switched off.
Do you
all
switch
the
off the
Hive plugs.
Wi-Fi as well?
Well, I am now considering that manoeuvre
Don't
coming
do
up.
that.
No,
Don't
come
do that.
come winter time.
That's like going
because
back-
The winter time, the heater's going to have to go on as well.
That's like going back when you were in India and they'd to switch your
But-
Wi-Fi
but
off at night.
I mean, there's
Why
got to
would
be
you do
other
that?
people who've got smart meters who have noticed since we've moved to the new tariffs on June the 1st. This is absolutely ridiculous, and it's only going up again 40% in the winter time again. Right? I'm just saying, brace yourselves, and people like you who are doing the wise thing for now, where you're shunning it, you're turning a blind eye to it, you're being like those characters in Mahabharata, you're just putting a little sort of cloth over your eyes, and you don't want to see what's going on in the world. That's fine, ignore it for now, but it's going to bite you in the backside.
Well-
Be careful.
Well, it's not like I can ignore it because I get an email every month, more or less.
Right.
They keep putting my direct debit up.
Yeah.
They keep putting me direct debit.
But it's just like, I didn't sign up to that. How are you changing my
They're
direct
allowed to
debit?
do
you
that.
cheats?
They're allowed to do that because it fluctuates, isn't it? So
It happened
they're allowed to do
again
that.
this morning. I got an email.
Right.
Putting it up next month.
So have you noticed? You haven't noticed a fluctuation. Wait till you get June's bill. My God.
Well, I tell you, and on that
My
note,
God.
Mr. Positive over there. Thank you, Kedge.
but on that note, if I can just add in my one, then on that is which
Here we
what I
go.
do monitor is mortgages. You know, because Bank of England rates have gone up,
Oh, yeah.
mortgages have gone up, so your monthly payments on your houses are gone up.
Oh yeah, if you're not on a fix.
I had a call today, Tuesday, from my broker says there's like such few products left. You can only switch within to this product within the company that
Yeah,
you're
which
currently
will still
with.
do you.
Yeah, and it locks in my payments at more than what I'm paying now.
Yeah.
But then at least they go, hey Tommy, you know where you stand.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what's happening the next year or so.
If you can lock it, just lock it in at anything.
Right.
I've locked it in at a ridiculous amount,
Yeah.
but the fact that it's locked because this is going ridiculous in
So
this
I'm
country.
Nothing's locked on mine, mate.
So what I'm saying is, you're right.
It's all
so
unlocked.
welcome to the Brown Dode, where we're here to point out doom and gloom all round.
Well,
And while we're on that point,
yeah. Carry
can
on.
I just talk?
Go on, I know what you're going to say.
Well, number one, today, I think today is probably, this is a Tuesday. We always record on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
I think it's been the worst day ever, transport-wise.
Yeah.
Because of
Well, I filled up my car.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even my car. It's the
Hire
Curtis car.
Yeah.
Which is a diesel. Over £2 a
You're
litre.
getting done on that, mate.
Over £2 a litre.
I mean,
there was-
over £2. I thought,
Over
it was,
£2
No, it's
is
over £2 for diesel. Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's diesel.
I thought it was about 190, 185.
No, it's
So
now
it's
gone
over-
to £2.
it's over
It is
£2.
that is ridiculous.
Over £2 for diesel.
I think we should refuse to drive our cars.
I needed to get it.
Well,
but,
Carry on.
Well,
carry on.
well, all right. Refuse to drive my car. I would have jumped on the train.
Oh, you can't.
Couldn't do that today either.
No. I've spent more time in my car today than I have in my bed.
And then you can't even get on a plane because your bags just get lost in the airport.
There's
at the
no
moment.
people
have you
to
seen
move
that
your
thing?
bags
What's
around.
happening?
The EasyJets are cancelling flights. God help everyone who's going on some holidays this time. We are in a third world situation. There's nothing available in shops.
Do you
It's
reckon?
ridiculous.
It's a mess.
You can't even get ranges of stir fry anymore at Tesco. You either go with the one that's covered in loads of that lettuce and it's disgusting.
Yeah, pak choi leaves,
yeah.
whatever they
And
are.
it's
I
like,
don't like
well,
pak choi.
you know, no.
I've got an auntie called Pak Choi. That's it.
Beg your pardon.
Oh, it's Bak Choi. Bak Choi is the name, but Pak Choi.
Bak choi.
Bak Choi. Bak Choi.
Okay.
That's quite a common
Is she
Punjabi
Chinese?
name. Nah. I don't know. I don't think so. She wears an Indian suit and stuff, and she's always
Bachakor.
Bachakor, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bachakor sounds like Bachakor. Bachakor on the wing. Bachakor. It sounds like a footballer. So
I'm
like
thinking
the-
of Chisora.
Sounds like the beginning of that Shaka Khan.
Yeah,
Pakajoy.
Bachakor.
Pakajoy.
Bachakor.
Yeah.
Bachakor.
Pakajoy.
That's a wicked. What's that
Bachor.
short for?
No,
Bachinder.
no, but no.
Push
Bachakor.
deep.
I don't know. What
Patchwork.
I'm trying to think what it could be because there's no.
Oh, what
Bach-
name?
Bach-
That is the name
no,
of the day.
how do you spell it?
I've never written it. Why would I
What do
write-
you mean? Have you never written a card to her?
Nah, she's not like she's.
Dear Patch.
No, she's an aunt, but you know,
Apache.
a Bacho Indian. No, she's just her name's just Bacho. That's what it is.
Bacho.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I'm ready for
Monday
this.
at the
like that.
Bacho Korehi.
Right.
Yeah, but she's a lovely auntie, by the way. She
Right.
really is.
She is.
She's a great woman, but
What do you call her then? You don't call her by that name.
No.
no, but I can just go with Sasigalji.
Oh, it's a bit
okay, so
distant.
you're
That's
not
a bit
even- you're not
distant.
even-
No, you know why?
No,
Because
you would
because
say
she's quite
Auntie-
religious and spiritual, and she's quite
Auntie
she's
P.
very lovely. Yeah,
Auntie P.
but she's cool on a level. Yeah, look. Anyway, Pak Choi in the stir fry. You're right. There isn't.
Yeah,
any,
so what I'm
but
saying is
Pak
there's
Choi's in
stir
my
fry
area.
issues. We are living in third world England. And on International Yoga Day, where, right, India's Prime Minister led the nation with yoga exercise. Can you imagine?
Boris.
Moda's.
Can you imagine if
Moda's
Boris...
done it.
Yeah. Can you imagine Boris doing anything like that for this country?
No, they see, but that just shows seriously, like India's a spiritual place. That is where you're connected
Yeah,
to
but
your meditative state.
I don't think Modi
That's not
knows
here.
how to do yoga.
No, he does it every year.
No, it's just a
He
little.
does it every year.
He
Oh,
invented
yeah,
it.
but there you go. He just does it every year.
Yeah.
Innit?
No,
on
he
the
invented
day,
this. He
on the
invented the
day,
day.
he just does
He
it.
invented the day.
Yeah,
but
he
you don't
invented-
invent
It
yoga
doesn't
day.
mean
No,
he
he-
does it.
You look at
Well,
yoga
now it's
and then
International
you give
Yoga
them a
Day.
day. You don't invent the day.
No, he invented the day.
No, there is no. You don't invent the day.
I have
he
a problem.
introduced the day.
I have a problem
He
with-
created the day. He didn't invent yoga day because you got yoga and you got the
The
days,
day, and he's put it
he's
together
put the two
like a
together.
marriage.
And that's not.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not
but
an
well, he was
invention.
the man who came
You
up
catch
brought
Modi.
it.
It's so pro Modi.
No,
It's
I don't give a
hilarious.
monkey's. What I'm trying to say
You
is
don't give a
that
monkey's.
I don't give a monkey's. But what I'm trying to say is that while he is doing yoga with his nation, our man is cancelling, important trips to his local constituents and having a nice jolly out there in Ukraine.
Kids, he's
Trying
on-
to,
he's on
no,
to
I
that.
don't know.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I just
it's-
but
let's,
I mean,
let's not go there.
Modi is
Back to the yoga day thing.
Yeah.
And I know it was today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you know how I know it's-
how do you know, Sam?
Do you know how I know it's
How do you
today?
know it was today?
Everyone was putting yoga down my throat.
Yeah. Everyone is a yogi
Everywhere.
influencer.
Basically, that's what's happening. Anytime I turned on like
Downward
Facebook,
dogs into your mouth.
Instagram, that's exactly what was happening.
Yeah.
I was a bit fed up after.
Did you realise that all of us? Did you notice that everyone is all of a sudden a yogi? Everyone is an expert now.
Yeah.
Because all you need to do theoretically is balance on one foot for a millisecond, capture that photo, and it looks like Tommy Sandu can stand on one leg for 70 years. Like he's been standing like this in the tree position for years. But actually, no one will ever question it.
No. But isn't that just the way people are?
You could do a half a cartwheel. No one would even know that you've landed on your backside and completely flat. But that moment it's captured, it looks like you're doing a handstand.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
you're right. If you get caught midway through the car,
Yeah.
well, no, you're right. So, but isn't that all right though? Why are we being?
Yes, Satch, why did it annoy you?
Why does that annoy you? Let people celebrate their yoga, whatever level they're at. If they're
Well,
at
it
beginner
annoys me
level-
because it's like it's very similar to Ranveer Singh doing loads of football celebrations.
But why
Which is
can't he
another
do
video.
that? Why
He's
does
brought that in.
Why do these things trigger you? I'm concerned here that both of you two are so
No,
triggered
because it's
today.
just- the thing is, no one cares. That's why. Does anyone care?
But
No, but that's about social media.
yeah, Ranveer Singh
Okay,
has been
well, cool.
employed by the Premier League to promote football.
Well, it was the NBA yesterday.
It was NBA yesterday. Today was.
Well, he'll take the
Premier-
money. Good on him.
Of course he is.
He's getting
Yeah.
paid.
Of course he
He's
is.
paying. He's getting. Go. Where do you want to go on holiday?
But
Let's
again,
go. It's on me.
just a little bit of feedback I'd like to give Ranveer Singh. Today he
here
was
we
doing.
go.
He
Here
was
we go.
doing.
It needs
He
your
was
feedback.
today. He was doing celebrations from Premier League goal scorers.
Yeah, I saw him do
There was
Salah.
There was Antonio. There was Heung-min Son. There was
Son,
everyone. Yeah, right.
Ronaldo.
But there was passion lacking. He was lacking passion.
Yeah, it was a bit flat.
Yeah,
I
he
thought
wa-
that as well.
And as a performance,
Like his Ronaldo.
Yeah.
When he jumps out, like that. Yeah.
I was thinking about it. I was
Terrible.
like, if Tommy did that video when we were on the radio,
Yeah.
I
that's
would
it.
say to him,
Yeah.
let's do that again.
yeah,
Oh my God,
that
Satch! If
kind of-
Tommy had done that,
Yeah.
we would have gone, bruv. That's
okay? You're a
that's
bit
not.
tired.
That's not even a warm up.
No,
That's
like, we would
terrible.
have just given you a bit of a boost to be
Yeah.
like, come on, bro,
But is
you
it,
can
is,
do
it,
it better.
is it because he's Ranveer Singh and he's going to do it a bit cooler? But I thought as a performer, you're right. He should have got into it, and he's quite physical. And by the way, look, I'm going to say it in the video. He looks buff. He's got a tight t-shirt on. He looks.
I didn't even look. I didn't
What I
even
mean is, it's not like the guy's. It's not like he can't pull off the
Yeah.
physicality of the move.
Well, yeah, no, we know he's
No,
capable.
but it's not even the physicality. They're all about having a bit of fun and But if you've been asked to watch 6 celebrations and you got to reenact them, then I just think that was lame.
Now, maybe what you're getting at is the fact that if you were an authentic fan of the game of football, you would get into it. 'Cause you're like, oh, right, I get to do the Ronaldo. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Like if you ask your son to do it, I
Right.
bet you do better than
So-
Ranveer Singh.
and Milo, he isn't into football at
No.
all, right?
No.
But on holiday in Turkey, we were jumping into the pool doing the Ronaldo, like jumping, turning around,
Yeah.
and going,
Soo.
"Soo," and then,
Yeah.
and then doing that and splashing in. It was good fun.
There we go.
Anyway,
So
right.
has anything positive come out of this heat wave and thing? Because I think, in a weird sort of way, all right, cool. I think the whole world's got a cold,
Yeah.
but we should be embracing this weather because we don't get it
No,
for that
you're
much.
right.
We don't
and
get it
even
that
this
much.
morning,
10 days a year,
this
max.
morning,
Yeah.
I made sure I woke up at 5 o'clock and I went for a walk.
Oh, well
because
done,
I'm like,
Saj.
I can't do this in the winter.
And it is sunny at 5 o'clock.
It was lovely. It was the best thing I think I did this week because I thought there's no one on the street. I'm walking around in the
Yep.
park. No one's there. It's just nice to be out.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I hope you didn't then do any sunbathing in your back garden.
I didn't because it was a bit nippy this morning, but it was nice and sunny.
No,
Do you know
yeah,
what I
it
mean?
hasn't quite picked up then. The
Yeah.
heat hasn't
Well,
kicked
but
in.
it's nice
if
to
you
walk
put
around.
some clothes on before you went to the back garden, it wouldn't have been that nippy. And this is what I'm
clothes
trying
were
to...
on me.
Oh, right. Because the point I'm getting to is apparently there's a lot of people who have been sunbathing in this, scorcher of a heat wave that we're in at the moment. And apparently there are rules to sunbathing. And did you know
What,
about
actual
it?
like rules, etiquette rules, or rules, legal rules, or
I'm
just like
talking-
tips rules?
I'm
be
talking
legal.
about legal rules now. Because...
Like, you could get arrested if you don't adhere to these rules, or this is just frowned upon, or hey, this is how to make the most out of your sunbathing.
No, but it's...
Well, I don't think you can get banged up in your own house, can you?
I can get banged up in my house. My missus sees me do something, bang me up in the head.
I'm just saying. Say if it's your own garden and you've gone out and people don't want to wear clothes and sunbathe. I'm sure people do it.
Well, Brits are being warned...
Can you get banged up for that?
Yeah, well, Brits are being warned by authorities that sunbathing nude can carry a lot of sort of consequences that you might not sort of want to come across, especially if it is. I know it is your private garden, and people can do whatever they want to do, but there are rules that you have to follow. And getting too comfortable is actually not the right thing to do, because Section 66 of the Sexual Offences Act 2003
Get out of here.
warns that people who want to be naked in public should do so in a way which doesn't cause distress or alarm
What? But hold on. If it's in your garden, so
Yeah.
I don't understand. It's in your back garden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't go. You can't go nanga patanga.
Well, as long as it's clear, you mean no harm or distress. With
What
your
if
bits
you're a
all hanging
nudist?
out.
well, you're all right. You wouldn't. You can't cause no damage with your bits, Kev. But me and Satch,
Mate,
you know.
basically,
You know, Satch.
nobody knows how dangerous it could be
take out a tree.
Well, exactly, and until maybe you started walking around and and things start moving.
I mean, you might go viral on
Yeah. What's that
TikTok
like?
or something.
Basically, they're saying that you might want to tell your neighbours that you are going to.
I'm going to do this.
I'm going to do this.
That
Yeah.
sounds weird.
Don't
doesn't
put my TikTok on TikTok.
Exactly.
Basically.
Yeah, just, or don't peer over the fence.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So there are rules to it. And,
I put my toto on TikTok. Toto.
yeah. So there are rules to it. But, I mean, my neighbour was absolutely furious. His wife was sunbathing naked, last week. Personally, I sat on the fence. Boom, boom. No, I didn't. But there are rules. So we got to.
Dirty
You got
bugger.
to. Yeah, no, you got to be careful about that.
But I think it's if your neighbour's not offended
Yeah.
and they're cool with it, then it's cool, isn't it? Look, you can't get
Yeah,
banged up.
I
for
think
that.
what they're trying to say is try and get to the most sort of protected, covered area of your garden.
Gotcha.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have a protected, covered area in my garden. I don't have
Right.
it, so
Yeah.
I would go in the middle.
Okay.
But then I've got a flat, which is, the
Yeah,
top two
I
floors
remember,
could probably easily
See,
have a good, bird's eye view of everything.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So again, you got to, just take that into account.
Eyes on the prize.
I
Yeah.
can't believe. See, you know what's going on with the
Firstly, I think let's be honest here. I don't think Desi's bathed naked. Does anyone know any Desi who sunbathes naked? I don't. You've never come across it.
not
You've
unless
never.
it's
Pak
the
Choi
dirty-
auntie's never going to do it. No auntie or uncle's ever going to do
I
it.
don't know. I'm thinking.
There isn't.
You get the dirty old boy on your stag do holidays. If he, I've been on boys trips when a couple of
Really?
them have gone. Let's go for it. It's on the holiday. It's on a nudist beach, or it's on a beach where
I've not had
it's
that
all
kind
going
of-
on.
Right.
It's like it's somewhere
What
in
kind of
Spain.
holidays you gone, bruv?
Yeah, boys holidays.
You laugh at me for going Benidorm, and that hasn't happened in Benidorm.
No, but like there's certain beaches where it's allowed.
Yes.
In Spain and
Yeah,
Europe.
yeah.
You just go
And,
for it.
and if those, I'm thinking of 2 or 3 guys, if they knew it was allowed, they'd
Yeah.
do it. But you're right, at home, they wouldn't. Right? They just.
I just don't think Desi's get involved in that and in that activity. But there is an activity I think Desi's would love to get involved with. And did anyone see this today? And it's this story of these new bins that are being brought in to Malmo. The Swedish city of Malmo now has bins that talk dirty.
Oh, okay, like what?
In a bid to stop people chucking their rubbish on the ground. So
I've
basically,
heard them.
You've heard the bins?
I've heard the bin.
Reacting to what? To people as they go by?
So yeah, they have sensors and speakers,
Yes.
and whenever anyone places litter in them, you get a little voice message that plays, and it kind of, well, how do you put it? You kind of just enjoys. What it emotes is sounds and
Yes.
phrases to basically show the enjoyment
Yes.
that it gets from receiving your dirty litter.
Okay, so it'll go. Ooh.
Like,
Oh,
yeah.
it's a bit more fruitier than
Or
that.
you might get just to the left because there might be several holes.
Yeah,
in
but
it, so
that's not a sexy dog. Stick it in the left. That's not sexy.
Right? Kid wings
it
it is. I don't
it
know.
is in Sweden.
Go on, do one.
It is in Sweden.
It's not nostrils.
No, but you get that sort of.
Stick it in the left one. Go on. Shove it in there.
That's what it said.
Oh yeah.
But it says it in a very sultry kind of voice.
Yeah, I've heard that voice, and I was really
Go
surprised.
on, you've heard it, haven't you?
Well,
What did you think?
I was a bit amazed because if you remember about when was it? I went back to that Dubai Expo thing. Remember
Oh,
they had
yeah,
bins
yeah.
that spoke to me.
Oh, yeah.
and they were speaking like normal English,
Strict,
basically.
right.
Yeah, well, speaking English or Arabic.
So
it
what would
depended.
they say?
It was just like, thank you for saving the planet. It never made a sexual noise at me.
Right, yeah, because this is basically this is all part of a campaign, and its intention to get more people to talk about the dirtiest thing there is, which is littering, the stuff that ends up in our streets, squares, in the sea. It's all that plastic that gets collected. So they basically want these naughty bins to basically give a positive
Naughty bin.
reinforcement to people.
Dirty
and I
little
just
bin.
thought, can you imagine it though? If they're in India. And they're in
I think-
Hindi
that-
or in
That
Punjabi.
is the first thing I thought of when I saw that story. It
Okay.
needs to be in language.
Okay, it's an Ahmedabad bin. What does it say as you put it in?
Go on, Kedge.
What, in Gujarati?
Yeah, give us a line.
Well, it would be because obviously Gujarati is very double entendre. So anything you say in Gujarati it just sounds thing. Yeah, but also I don't think it would work in a sexy accent. I just think it would be quite sort of. It's got to be more like like a.
Okay, so I've come up to the bin. I've opened it. I put it in, and it says.
Atote boneku.
What? I'm talking about a bone.
So no, it's not.
Atote boneku.
Oh, you've put in quite a lot.
Atote boneku.
Yeah, atote bo naiku. Naiku is to put in.
Atote bo naiku.
Yeah.
Atote bo naiku.
But if you could make it sexy.
Atote bo naiku.
Whoa!
Hey.
No, that would make.
That's a
bo naiku.
That's a bin I would have
like
visited.
Yeah, law. Yeah.
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 Punjabi bin will go, oh, teri enna vadda tera gand tere gand in matrang.
So it gives you a full-on Bhangra song. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
man.
not just a
Oh,
quick
my
phrase, because like the Gujarati one's very quick, in and out.
Yeah,
Your one, it goes for the full
the
explanation.
door will start playing.
Right.
That's it. Dancers come out from behind it and all of that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, tere ganda in my trunk. Tere ganda in my trunk. I don't know.
Now that would
Brilliant.
be.
I do like this bin talking to you thing though,
Yeah.
because I think that's the future in the sense of it doesn't like obviously this bin talks dirty to
Yeah.
you.
Or it might say, Ate kota kana manaiku.
You put in that's a good one.
What's
You put in the wrong hole.
Put it in the wrong hole.
Oh, very
Because
good.
if you're putting the glass bottle
Recycling.
in the thing,
Yeah.
landfill,
That's important.
Yeah.
exactly. Put in the wrong hole.
Otene. Ai. Oh, nee. Ai. Nickel.
I love how it becomes a whole scene. In Punjab, you get the full scene. You don't just get a phrase. You get the full, feature film.
I don't know why. I kind of tensed up as I did it as well.
I was tensing as well.
Hey. Oh, man.
My God.
But
My
yeah.
God.
We need these bins.
But also, on that, you touched on technology. I think that's great. Like fridges, getting more interactive. We've spoken about that, knowing what's in the fridge, kind of going right at the back. You might not see them going, oh, you can put that.
By
with
the way,
that.
yeah.
Your
That's
bin
going out
can
of
tell you,
date, yeah.
you got a lot of liquid in this bin. Or
Yeah.
just things. I think that's the way things are going.
Yes.
They're coming out- there's just more monitoring going on now.
Yeah.
There's more monitoring of what we're doing, how we're doing it, and what we're doing.
But I wouldn't like it listening to everything.
Well, that's going to be part of it, though, isn't it? That's all going to be everything. Everyone's listening to everything.
And
so
then
if
your
you talk,
fridge.
if you talk rubbish,
Yeah,
that
if you
goes in the
talk,
bin.
well, I'm just saying.
I
like,
mean,
if
nowadays you'll be able to connect your fridge and and it will tell you what you're missing. So if you're in Tesco and you don't know what you need, that technology is there.
Yeah, or even when you go to pick up apples, you got 6 apples at home.
Yeah.
No, but it's like I'm just thinking of like, for example, people might think you're a plonker already. Now your phone might think you're a plonker,
Why?
or your fridge, or your whatever, because it's listening to you constantly or living with you. Do you see what I mean?
Well, this is the whole realm of robots
Yeah.
and what they think.
Right.
Whether they've got a conscious
Yeah.
or not.
Then it might turn on you. What if the fridge turns on you and just puts everything, like, I don't know, makes everything go off?
You've eaten too much food today.
Yeah.
We are not opening.
Yeah, imagine that.
Imagine that. I'd be livid.
Bruv, I'm telling you, we're not far away.
Oh yeah, we're not far away from that. You can get
How
smart
are you
fridges.
gonna not open my fridge?
Exactly.
Well, if you programmed it to only let you have, let's just say, 2,000 calories or whatever it is, right? Then and you've gone past it, that's what it's there for. We are going to need
Boy.
those measures.
That fridge is going to be the first thing out on Tommy's driveway again.
Yeah, you'll be getting out. But imagine saying, with your car, how am I not going to drive whatever speed my car can do? No, you can't. You can't
Yeah,
even.
see, I don't like that.
Well, certain cars you can't start unless you do the certain passcode and this, that, and the other,
don't-
and you've got to
I
have the
don't-
phone
I
in
don't
the
like
vicinity. And
well,
all
it's
that.
like the Teslas.
Yeah,
Remember,
the
about
Tesla,
a year
yeah.
ago, you couldn't get into it because
Yeah.
the computer had crashed or something.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
different. That's correct.
Yeah.
No,
This
but
is more,
still-
But this is more than making decisions on your
Yeah,
behalf.
I know, but still, to think that you've bought a car that you can't get into because someone's computer's crashed.
What was that film? That was the start of a film.
Yes, it was
when-
started filming. They tried to get into the
No,
into the car.
It was
into
an,
the Tesla.
an automated car, then didn't stop and crashed and killed the
Oh,
person.
so I think I was watching a series where the couple there was a massive earthquake. They got into a Tesla and they were panicking, rushing, and they got into a Tesla, couldn't start it because the phone wasn't there. And then he goes, "Oh, but you've got the login," and he couldn't log. He wasn't logged in, and all this time there's a massive earthquake going on. And they can't get their car to start. Hilarious.
Yeah, I tell you. So yeah, tech take
So
over.
yeah, and while we were chatting about fridges, there was this TikTok hack that's been flying around, and it's not really a hack; it's more like a challenge, and it's known as the messy dinner challenge, and I thought, you know what? I've got to speak to Tommy about this.
Lionel
because-
Messi.
No, as in Messi being very dirty.
Okay.
Because what this challenge is about is that the parents have been trying this trend which involves using no plates.
Oh, so hang on a minute. Set it out on this table if we're sitting here. What would we do?
So what it would be just the table.
Yes.
You cover it in cling film, and then let's just say if we're having
Rice.
penne arrabbiata today.
Okay, pasta.
Right. Tommy would come with the big padilla, put the penne here, whack the sauce on,
All over the table.
all over the table, and we just scoop and we eat. That's
Three
it.
forks.
And we
Free
fork
for
it
all.
all.
Plates.
No plates.
No plates.
And you just go for it in a messy sort of free for all Royal Rumble, and you just go for it.
What's that for? Why?
It's just the messy. You know, would you be able to do this?
But is it to save
Are you
washing
freaked out?
up? Is it
Saving washing
Right.
up, and also creates a bit of family bonding as well. And you know, a lot of Arabs, what they do is they eat out of one big communal dish.
I can
that's
see that.
that's
so,
different.
but it's all hands and dip. You know, they're all
that's
dipping.
Different
That's not one
because
big dip.
but
That's
then
one big dish.
But then that's in a dish, so it's different. This is straight up on the table.
Yeah, it could slide off.
So I just want to add to that. So there's a place I'm trying to book. If anyone wants to book me a place there and bring me along, I'm more than happy to do it.
Yeah.
It's a kebab shop. And it's in central London, and I forget the name of it generally, but it's something just called like the kebab shop.
Right.
But it's a fine dining kebab shop.
Oh.
So it's a Michelin star one.
Oh.
And they serve their food on a hot stone counter.
Right.
And you can have a taster menu,
to a place
7 courses. But what I mean is, that's like a top, and it's a warmed counter.
Oh, yeah, no,
of a
this
certain
is
stone,
proper.
And they slice up their meats and
Yeah.
they put it all out. But basically, it is off. You literally off the counter and they wipe it down
Yeah.
between ones. So it could be done in a fine way. When you said penne arrabbiata, I think that worries me because that's slippy food.
Well, but that's the whole point. It's got to be messy eating.
The problem- yeah,
so again,
and it doesn't work with desi kana.
this is
Disaster. You can't break
because
it.
dal
dal doesn't work.
No, dal will just spread out too thin.
And then over onto your lap.
It's like if you have that.
you would need a border on the table. You need like a little trim.
lip.
You need
Yeah,
a,
lip, yeah.
a rim. You need,
Yeah.
or
we got a rim job on the table.
But you could eat a dosa. You could probably have a bit of sag paneer and naan.
yeah, tikka, chicken
It's
tikka,
the, it's the
paneer
wet,
tikka,
it's
paneer
the wet
tikka.
stuff. It's the wet
Yeah.
stuff. Like, I mean, if you have
I do.
typical wedding dal, you'd just be left
The
with
Gujarati one.
yeah.
Oh my god.
You'd just be left with peanuts.
Yeah.
Mind you,
Peanuts and big
It might
leaves.
be nice to get a burki, the little bit of like naan, and just go
Across the
all
table.
across the table. That might be quite.
I can see
satisfying.
adults falling out over with this because can you imagine you got your kids and then you've got you mum and dad, you got to deal with this situation.
Okay, man. If it's like a,
But I do
there's
like
a-
this. There's a bit of freeness to it though. I
Yeah.
do like that.
Yeah, but then if you put everything out the table like that, it's all going to mix and blend. So you're gonna be ending up with just one big concoction of chutney, dal, salad, bits of people, and people are going to double dip across the table. You can only do it with
But I
your
think
mirrors.
you only do this with your family.
Imagine
Yeah.
sticking your fingers in Kedge's dal.
No,
Oh.
You ain't
I'd-
gonna like
I'd-
that, mate.
I wouldn't like that.
I've
wouldn't
never
like
been
that.
anywhere near it.
No, you're not putting fingers in my dal.
No. By the way, can I say yesterday I hosted a curry awards. It was so good. I haven't had good food in ages.
Was it though?
Was it good, yeah?
It was the caterers. I'm just going to say them. They'd won an award before at another award, so they weren't
Right.
nominated this time. But they did it for they're called Elite.
Okay.
And
Good.
yeah, it was just. I tell you what's so good about it was.
Where was these awards?
West London. Where was I?
Heathrow.
Brentford. Yeah,
Oh.
around that way.
Okay.
And anyway, my point. It was really nice, spicy chili paneer. So as you're saying
Oh,
it,
yeah, yeah.
and I'm thinking the chili paneer on the table.
Yes.
There was the papri chaat. Oh my! I love papri chaat.
I do, but
I
normally
look up
it's-
with the
but
yogurt
normally
and
it's
spuds
rubbish.
and
Nah, but it's maybe
Was it still crispy? Or had it gone soggy?
no, definitely
Yeah, it
crispy.
needs to be crispy.
Crispy, but and I don't mind it having a bit lower down in the bit. That's a bit more soggier. But then there's enough crunch on top.
There's got to be crunch.
Oh, it was great.
And
the
to be fair, the
pomegranate,
day,
coriander.
a lot of people get the day wrong as well.
No, it was just
Is it like really soggy day?
Yeah.
yeah.
It needs to be a bit thicker.
A little bit
Yeah.
thick, but a little bit runny. No, not runny, but like movable.
Okay.
Malleable is the scientific word.
No, see, I don't mind it being quite almost like sour cream-esque in its
Then,
dodge.
bro, that's nachos.
Yeah.
No, yeah, a little bit.
Oh no, I don't like it
you
like
know
that.
what?
You're talking like Greek yogurt.
I
type.
was with some,
Oh, I love Greek.
yeah,
yogurt.
yeah. I was with some white people as well, and I said to them, they went, "What's this?" I went, "You know, like nachos, and you get the guac and the dip." I said, "This is the equivalent." That's
Is that how you described it?
That's how I describe paprika.
Desi
I think it
nachos.
is. I think it is.
No, it's similar.
Paprika, it's the crunch.
You've done it
with the
disservice
sauces.
there.
No, I don't think so.
No, I
because you
think
love
that's
nachos as
right,
well.
yeah.
No, I love nachos, but
Oh,
this
I
is.
ain't had nachos in ages.
I love
We
good
haven't had nachos at Tommy's in a while.
Yeah,
Just
guacamole
saying.
next
I mean,
time. It's too
I was
noisy for the
thinking. I
podcast.
was thinking about that. You know, when we first started the podcast, we were in the living room,
Yeah,
in
we
the
used to eat a
kitchen,
lot of food,
in
yeah.
the garden. Now we don't even get through the front door anymore. We
Now
just
we
go
get
side door into the
tasteless
garage, and you
Capri
get
Suns that don't even
no,
taste
no, a
it.
Capri
You'll
Sun
have a dirty
packet.
secret.
Yeah, I just thought, the way it's going, we're going to end up on the end of his road at this rate.
Once we get to the summer holidays and the kids ain't got to wake up, then we can move back to the house. We can keep them awake then.
We're just
Doesn't matter.
missing the good food. That's what
Yeah,
it really is.
That's right. That's fine. We'll sort it out. Soggy
And
bottom
then the
pizzas.
final thing, I thought, you know what, I've got to talk about this because this was a nice story as well, and I think as Desis, I think we can all relate to this. And it's this video that's gone viral of old people who are basically all sitting on these like sort of wooden boxes facing a big screen. I don't know if you've seen it, and they're all being taught how to use iPhones. At Apple headquarters, and it's just a heartwarming kind of video where it's the very basic. They've got a big iPhone on the big screen, and then you've
Apple
got
do
all
them
these-
things though, don't
They
they?
do them quite regularly, but this is obviously I think in America so it looks a little bit nicer, and they're out
Like,
in the open.
I know you can book on the Apple website to go to a class to
For
learn
any class, for
something.
free. You
Yeah,
can just
for
do it for
free,
loads of free ones.
I've
as
actually
well,
been to a
drawing.
few.
Yeah, absolutely. They're brilliant. They are very good. Why have you been at Apple classes?
Yeah.
Using software on the Mac.
Oh, and a Mac. Oh,
Very
okay. I was
good.
going to say, fine, fair enough. I was going to say you ain't got the Jesus phone, but
Forget the phone.
But it just reminded me of, you know what, Apple. I think you should do more of those classes, and I think you need to get more diverse with those classes. Because in this video, I only saw white granddudes and sort of grandmas who are in this thing. But where's the class for the Desis?
Yeah.
Because you know what? Yes, they'll probably teach you how to use WhatsApp,
I'm sure they
but
do it.
no. But I just think because you know what. We've all been there. We've all had to teach. And I think on a regular basis, we are teaching our parents.
Yeah, I'm fed up of it.
Oh, Saj. Don't say
Go
that.
on. Why are you fed up?
No, because it's just like, as you said, I mean, I could have the TV with the phones connected, the laptops, do a presentation for them. Tomorrow, the same question's getting asked.
Like what? What's the one that you get asked on the regs?
I don't know, it's just stuff like, for example, phones, straight away, they don't know what to do when software updates come on their phone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to sort that out for
Yeah.
them, don't you?
They keep telling you there's an update. There's an update.
Yeah, no, but,
Okay.
and I'm glad that they do because they might click on something
So
else.
are
that-
they on Apple? Are they on iPhone?
No, we've all got Samsungs because
Well, go on.
I've got a Samsung. I was like, there's no way they're getting anything else that I need to then go and learn.
Oh, so you've condemned them. You've condemned them to a life of
They're lovely
absolute
on it.
misery as well
No,
with the
it's lovely,
Samsung.
It's lovely. They enjoy it, but it's just say if I'm abroad, for example,
Yeah.
I can talk through whatever my mum or dad needs to do from another country.
Oh, so you're
because
tech
I've got
support when you're abroad as well?
Yeah, it's just it
It's-
is what it is.
I am
The alarm, house alarm,
and I
tech support for that.
You're not alone. You're not alone.
TV, Sky, Cube.
Why is the channel not coming?
Why is my program not series linking?
And
Wow, but that's a deep question. That's quite advanced.
Like I work for Sky.
but you see, then I think if they're asking you why is my program's not series linking,
That's
They
the problem with the channel. Though.
they don't need you. They
No, that's quite advanced.
that's
No,
there.
they know because obviously when you record something, it automatically series links.
Oh, so
But
they've said.
the Indian channels
Yeah.
have no concept of series linking.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
and
you
also
still have
the
to sit-
timings are different.
Yeah, and it starts. Say if you record this at 9 o'clock, it starts at 9:15.
Yeah. So you yeah.
And
So you
know-
miss half the program on the
On the other end.
yeah.
And you know what I think is really bang out of order is because obviously we can all get the text saying, "Hi, you've missed a raw mail package."
That's what I mean.
right? Or
Yeah.
hi, this is BT or EE or whatever
Yeah.
it is or Vodafone. Call us
Yeah.
because of this. Or hi, this is Amazon. You've been overcharged for this.
Yeah.
I can
They
get
could
a,
easily
I can
click
get,
that.
I can get a phone call from them from that. I can get a phone call saying, "What's this?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No, don't worry.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
Fake.
And delete that." Oh, how do you get rid of this? How do you get rid of that? And settings updates. Why is
Yeah.
that little number in the corner?
The phone is always rammed with all of these forward.
Good morning gifts
Yeah,
from
and
India.
every photo
with like a
6
coffee.
times as well, and it's
Coffee
just
and a
you
little
don't
rose and
need all
stuff.
of this. So I've stopped. I've basically gone into their groups and I've basically changed the settings so that
Yes.
it deletes everything
I've-
automatically
Same.
after. a
No,
month.
I've done it where you can't even download it to your
Oh
phone.
no, I've stopped that as well.
Yeah,
I've
you
stopped
can't-
that.
you can't
But now
download
on WhatsApp you can do it so that it automatically deletes everything after a month.
Oh,
I like the fact that you,
Which is what we should
are
have
putting
done.
restrictions on your
When
parents.
we were at the BBC.
Yeah. Delete.
Yeah.
But I think you the fact that you've now got to monitor your parents' consumption of
Yeah.
media.
And it's
gone
just
full
also,
circle.
isn't it?
and
You
also,
have to.
and
You're
then
the-
all
you're
these
the go-to
iCloud people, they love it because they know that their see parents are going to ram up that iCloud within seconds.
But have you ever noticed though, the other generation, the new Desis in India particularly, you give an Indian person your phone to do something, they are so fast. Everyone I get, you go 1 minute, sir. You know, like at hotels.
Yeah, but that's different. They're not our parents'
But
disease.
it's the way, like when I move around on my phone, this is what it's like.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
finger up,
Yeah.
go to the app, go back, press a button to go
It's
back.
more quite an it's more like a
right?
dang tap.
It's like 3 fingers are moving at once. Hold on, sir. Let me go get this for you. You know, it's all a bit.
But that's everything in India.
It's like
it's all a bit-
they're playing a game.
all a
Yeah.
bit
straight
quick
away.
there.
Yeah.
It's quick.
Yeah.
Like they can really handle.
And then you think, but then our parents are not at that speed.
No.
Yeah, this is going to sound really dodgy. Hear me out.
Here
So
we go.
on the train this week, this girl comes up to actually the person next to me.
Right.
It was a Thai girl. I found out this afterwards. Right.
Right.
I think it was a girl. Right. And comes up to the person next to me.
Yeah.
And goes, "Oh, what's the stop for this?" And was trying to speak to them like, about, "Am I getting on this stop?"
Yeah.
And I was stood up because I was getting off. Right.
Yeah.
And basically it was Bakerloo line. Got to change of Baker
Yeah,
Street.
yeah.
Whatever. Right. And I went, and they looked at me, and then they both sort of looked at me like, "You're getting off," and I went, "Yes, you can get off here, and you go 2 stops." And
Yeah.
I said, "But I'm going that way."
Yeah.
I went, all right. She went, and then I'll be honest, I got the sob story, right? On the walk, just on those.
From her?
She was, London's so expensive. I've got no money.
Yeah.
I thought, oh man, I'm stuck with this person. Like,
Yeah.
And I was going, yeah, I know, it's
Well,
terrible.
she walked with you through the tunnels.
Yeah, because we were going to this
I
platform.
would have allowed that.
No, I tell you why. I wasn't even sure exactly.
Oh, I had to do that with a mussy once.
You're right.
She, and then she wanted to walk me. I went, look, I can't do this. You're in a sari. You haven't got trainers on. We're going to be moving slowly.
hold on.
I said, look, it's down that way. Keep going. I said, I've got to go, mate. You know.
see,
And
that's
then,
how
and then
we-
called her mate.
No,
Literally.
but
Listen,
then I
mate.
did feel guilty that
Good.
she had just come from India and I'd left
Good.
her alone.
Right,
I did
exactly.
feel guilty.
Well,
but I'm sorry, I just can't be Mother Teresa all the time.
No,
for
you're
everybody.
never Mother Teresa.
No, I just couldn't. I
You are a
couldn't. I
mother
had to get home.
sometimes, but,
I was
yeah.
going to miss my last train.
Well, so on that note, exactly, I didn't want to do a kedge and skank her. I thought
What'd you
this
do
is-
then?
So we're walking. So firstly, we walk off the train and we go past a little guard. I went, oh, she's trying to get to wherever she's trying to get
Yeah,
to.
so you tried a little fob
yeah,
maneuver
I'm
there.
like, which way? And he went, oh, it's that way. And I went, all right. I said, I'm going that way as well.
Yeah.
'Cause
Here we
I was
go.
going to-
God,
I was
at
going-
least
I was
make it up and say it's that way.
Innit?
No, but
The other
I
way.
couldn't. It just was too open. Baker
Right.
Street is too open. That platform.
Yeah.
And we're going, and I was going to Paddington. So she was going that way. She was going back round anyway. So she's walking. She goes, oh, London's really expensive. I was, yeah, I know. She goes, I ain't got no job, no nothing here.
Oh, here we go.
I'm here with staying with my cousin. I'm here for 6 months. Then I'm going to have to.
She
go
wanted to
back.
move in your house.
Right. So I stayed quiet. I was like, oh no, it's terrible. It's terrible. I said, I know. I said, me and my wife and my 2 children.
Yeah.
You know, I'm doing all that thinking, right,
Yeah.
don't give off the wrong signals here.
Yeah.
Right. I said, oh yeah. I said, you know, we're working all the time. It's really
Yeah.
hard. I said, you know, our family came over here a generation ago. I did all that thinking like, listen, we've all.
would you do that?
Because I'm trying
Tommy
to.
went and did
I'm
the whole,
trying to
this
like-
is your life,
I was
isn't it?
laying on the immigrant story. Like I understand the
You
immigrant
too
story.
much talking with
Yeah,
Dunny.
too much.
I
Too
don't
much.
like dead air, so I don't like the silence.
So
the
now then
silence is
what? Where
awkward.
are we now?
So we're
Where
still, we're walking.
is she in this house?
Surprise, surprise. Who wants Thai noodles?
Pak Choi, the real one.
No. Then, so we're walking. So my point is, this is the bit you're going to kill me. And I haven't even told my wife this. Not that she really cares. But she said, please, can you take my number? And if you hear of any jobs, let me know. Right? And I went,
What do I look like? Read.com.
I got caught off guard.
What'd
I
you
wasn't
do?
prepared. So I gave her my phone. She put a number in.
What?
This is what I mean. When
Are
she-
you mad?
What? She put a number in. I didn't take it. Like, so.
You
she,
gave her your phone.
no, but she hasn't got my. Yeah, but she's stood in front of me. She's 5'1", like nothing. Like, and she's about
Tommy,
20.
man, you don't do
After
that.
COVID, no one is touching my phone.
Oh my God, Ked, you can't get that militant about it. Anyway, she's there. She's breathing and talking next to me. So what can I do?
Tommy, she could have legged it.
Yeah.
No, we all had a
All right,
bang.
look at that is Tommy all over, Mister.
Yeah.
I will trust
Yeah,
you with
it is,
everything within 3
I
seconds.
wouldn't give no one my
Take
phone.
my judges
Really?
while you're
But
at it.
them I'm from South London. It's a
I
bit
tell you
different.
what, because she said, actually, if I'm honest,
Anyway, so
she
she-
kind of took the phone because I had the phone in my hand.
Oh.
already. She went, "Can I take it?" Now I'm stood there with my phone. What do I say? I'm a 6'2" man.
You got to do what
I
our
shouldn't-
parents would have done. Sorry, memory full.
No, I couldn't.
In that tone.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, when you're in the spot like that, you
Tommy,
can't
what
think.
you
happened?
are
She put a number in.
My
Then
whole
what?
point is when she put a number in, she was so fast. Straight in. It's like she knew my phone, knew where the app was, knew when
Yep.
contacts add.
Can we ring her now?
Yeah.
You can.
No,
Oh,
we don't want to
no,
do that.
no,
Well,
no,
I
we
can't,
don't
you don't
do
ring her now.
No, we don't do
I'll
that.
show you. And her name was. Can I say her name? Do you reckon I say
No,
her?
no, no. Leave it. Leave it. We don't want to. We don't want to go into that.
Ah, this guy is unbelievable. Oh,
Hi.
go on.
There you go. There you go. Her name's there. So there she goes. And she sent me a message in Thai. No idea what it says.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
So
Just as well you don't need a massage.
yeah. No, definitely not. One point is, foreign people are very good with phones.
Tech.
That's what.
Fine.
That's,
Probably
that's-
hacked into
yeah.
your internet.
Yeah,
banking.
she's probably put in and loaded in some stuff. Now she's tracking everything. She knows exactly
Why are
your
you
toilet
so cynical?
habits.
You like haters.
I mean,
Right.
I just... You,
No, I wouldn't give my phone to no one.
no
should-
one
maybe
is
she just
touching
needed
my
a break.
phone like
No,
that.
not a straight. Like if it was Kedge or you, I'd be like, yeah, take my phone.
Yeah.
Ring someone, whatever, do what you want. But
But
I wouldn't give it to a stranger.
things we learned, Tommy's already started off, don't let anyone
No,
touch your
I
phone.
don't. Well, okay. I tell you what. Message me and let me know if you would have done the same. I'm talking about.
No one would have
No
done
one-
that.
no one would have
No
done
one would have done that.
Right,
But
if you're caught there on the spot, you're a grown ass man, and there's a
Boy.
what is basically a kid. She was
Yeah.
like a half,
Touch my
like
phone,
not even
though.
half my.
You
Less
can't
than
do
a-
that in South London, you know.
Yeah.
Asking for trouble.
yeah, that's just like that's like the amateur one of, excuse me, can you take a picture of me when you're at some sort of, whatever, palace, Buckingham Palace, and he's gone, yeah, all right, cool, and he runs.
Speaking of sort of old people in courses.
Yeah, what have you
I
learned?
went on a course this week, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
I have to quickly throw that. It was a speed awareness course. Remember I
Oh,
mentioned
right.
it a
Naughty,
few-
naughty, yeah.
And I got to say, there was a load of old people on it.
There were,
There was, yeah. I think
Wow.
there was 9 people on it.
yeah.
I said about 2 or 3 of us were like probably my age, about 30,
Oh,
34,
so there's all the older speed
It was all the
breakers.
older. And there was this one guy on there. Don't know if I should say his name.
I think you should.
First name, nickname.
No, it was his first name.
It's just,
Yeah,
I mean, there's
yeah,
going to be
that's right.
loads of them.
Vimal Gaga.
Vimal's
Just
like,
didn't stop talking. Bro, we finished the course about half an hour early.
Oh, that's a
He
good one.
wanted to come out with his life story about when he started driving in the 60s.
Oh, they love
I was
that.
just like,
That's
come
their-
on.
that's their
Come
moment.
on,
well, so
Vimal
you've never,
Gaga.
couldn't you just go, oh, the rest of you can go? Bye.
No, you can't because the guy's leading the course, innit? And you've got to sit there and pretend that you
Vimal
care.
Gaga was proper giving it his life story.
I was just like, why is this guy on my course?
Yeah.
My
It's
God.
really weird though because all of us criminals
Yeah.
were from South London,
Yeah,
and the guy who was training us was from like Manchester or something. Like that.
very nice.
I was just like, why can't we just do this in a cafe? Like
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
all from down
South
the road.
London.
From it, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it make it easy. Talking about people that you've
But I
met.
got to say that course, I really enjoyed it.
It's a
Enjoy.
good. It's a good one to do.
It
every
was
now
a
and
good
then.
one to do
Yeah.
now and
because
then.
you realise
I-
how
yeah,
you
stuff that you
realise it-
forget.
yeah,
But I did my theory test when I was 17.
Yeah.
exactly.
It's an eye opener as well.
It is,
When
yeah.
you realise what the difference between 30 and 35 miles an hour
Does.
can do.
Yeah, yeah.
and it's quite.
Like
harrowing.
everyone said to me, "Oh, it's boring. You're gonna hate it." I think time went.
I
pretty
think
quick.
I think we should all do it every few years.
Yeah. When I did mine.
To be fair, I'm on that. I'm already on
when
that
I
side.
did mine
anyway.
a few years ago,
yeah,
you know what I'm like, and you know this from meetings.
you fell asleep.
I nearly fell asleep.
Obviously,
And
Tommy's
he went-
attention span.
And he said, "You right, Mr. Sandhu?
Oh.
Are we losing you? Am I boring you?" And this was, and it was
Wow,
online.
you're
It was
that guy.
during lockdown.
Tommy, that's-
I
You're
just
that
couldn't.
guy.
You know when do you ever get that though? When you're just going, I just can't keep my eyes open. I'm like a child. Anyway, there's lots of people that keep their ears open. And can I just say, in the last week or two, I know we're getting into things we learned. We do that in a
Yeah.
second. But there's so many people that have messaged me and said they listened to Brown Load or stopped me out and about or at comedy nights.
Yep.
I have been out and about a lot. I've been in
Yeah.
the last week. I've been in Leicester. I
saw you sent us a video.
Coventry. Right, that I was hosting Sean's concert.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
Mr. Sean
Oh,
from
yeah.
Desioki and all that. He's done our Desioki.
He's a
over the
wicked
years.
singer, isn't
He
he?
is so
He's
good.
very good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
so good. And he's, you know what he is? He's got no qualms with me saying this. He's super cheesy. So he's like, like he's got the smile.
Yes.
And it's all
Yeah.
like love
It's very
songs.
Bollywood.
And he's like, and he sings.
But you like that about him?
He sang songs about friendship, songs about his mum, songs
Yeah.
about dad, songs about the love of his life. So
Yeah.
it's all good. So at that concert, you're right. There's loads of people that came out and said we love the Brown, I love the Brown, I love the Brown Load.
Lovely.
But I'm trying to message. I want to read out Poonam's message here,
Yeah.
who messaged on Instagram. He says, "I'm not the type of person." She's gone. "I'm not the type of person to comment on pictures and all that stuff." But I just want to say, you guys, even though
Oh.
she's messaged me directly, she's talking about us here. You guys are honestly the best. I love listening to the Brown. I love listening to the Brown Load. And coming from a mixed background where I listen to a podcast of pure Asian males is a compliment, I hope.
Oh, wow.
Also, Tommy, weirdly, I've never met you, but your mannerisms and your jokes remind me of my ex.
Oh, that's a bit awkward, isn't it?
That's nice.
Yeah. By the way, I'm the Thai girl at the
Well,
Keep it up, boys. And for whatever reason, any chance you have, give us a shout out. It's Boonham at your next podcast.
But,
there you go.
by the way, that thing about she finds us funny, she's the female Cage.
Yeah, why is that? Oh, because she doesn't find Asian
He don't
things
find
funny.
Asian things
but she's
funny.
got a mixed background.
But she didn't say she didn't find Asian things.
Well,
funny.
she kind of implied it.
Yeah, no,
She's like,
she did.
It's
She
a
kinda
big
said-
compliment that I'm
Coming from
finding
mixed background.
you look funny.
Oh, is that what you took from that?
Basically, yeah.
No, I think the emphasis might be on the fact that we're all men. She goes, I come from a mixed background. Maybe, maybe it's mixed gender. I don't know. Either way, it's a mixed background. And I listen to your podcast.
Yeah.
Well, pure Asian males. She goes, she's basically saying, it's like someone listened to
Maybe you're right. She doesn't normally find Asian males.
Well, no, actually, that's out of order because I watch Loose Women and I love it.
But they're not Asian.
Huh?
But they're not Asian.
Yeah, but it's the opposite to me. I'm saying there
right.
aren't any Asians.
Right.
So, and she's got a mixed background.
Yeah.
And so
she's not 100%
Desi,
Asian. Right.
yeah.
Right.
And so I'm saying I can enjoy Loose Women, so she should enjoy us. And actually, there was a lot of people that were not Asian that used to listen to the Breakfast Show.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
and they were
they're
like,
brilliant, yeah.
we don't really understand everything,
No.
but we love it. Love your energy, love your vibe. So that's good. Vibe
Yeah.
is vibe. Vibe. And she, actually, when she goes, P.S. to clarify, by mixed background, I mean, I'm Gucci,
Yeah.
married to a half Irish Englishman, married to.
She's good, right? Then.
Yeah.
She's fully in.
Yeah, fully.
Yeah, she goes, and he's always bemused at why I'm howling along to three normal blokes that I can totally relate to. Thank you, Poonam.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. It's nice. And sorry, while we're on a big up, we have these three presents here in front of us as well. This is given to us by Hina and Varsha in Leicester.
Let's open it.
And do you want to go one by one? I don't know.
Let's go
all three of them.
together like
Okay, I
Christmas.
don't know if
They're
all the
well
same.
wrapped, I've got to
They
say.
are very well wrapped. It's
They're
a
very
tough
well
bit of
wrapped.
sellotape.
Nice bit of
I
gold
don't want to
paper.
break it. So what do you
Oh,
reckon it
it's
is?
photos,
Hello. What?
gifts and canvas. It's a mug.
Ah.
Oh wow, these are epic.
What
It's
is
a
this?
mug with
a
the
mug. Have
Brown
you
Load
opened yours
logo
already?
on it.
Oh.
Look at that, and it's personalised
nice,
with
isn't
Kedge.
Hold on.
Oh, this is going. Oh, this is going in. This is going in the office,
Varsha
mate.
and Hina, you did not have to do this. This is lovely.
This is really nice.
You know what?
Very
Good
nice.
colours as well. Oh, it's our colours.
It's a current official pink logo. Very nice.
Beautiful. You know
Lovely.
what? Good quality, good heavy mug.
Is it a heavy mug?
It's a heavy mug.
Wow,
Oh,
yeah.
lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
good mug.
I like the black inside
Thank
it
you,
as well.
Varsha
That's
and
very
Hina.
kind.
Mine, you know, like, it smells of chocolate. You
I
smell
can't- I
chocolate?
can't
Mine
smell
smells of grass. No, like I think freshly cut grass.
I love that. I love that.
That's very nice.
Thank you very much from Varsha and Hina. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Oh,
This
mate,
is what
you
we
guys
should
are
be
too
giving
nice.
out to our listeners, but we haven't got the money to make this.
No, not yet. Not yet. When we get a sponsorship deal, when we get that Joe Rogan
Yeah.
Spotify deal,
Yeah,
then
we
we'll
will
be
get
like that.
merch.
That's
We
a-
will get
that's a
merch soon.
Very thoughtful present.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay. So what have we learned? As well as apart from the fact that we have got great people listening, and
Yeah.
thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
You can always email us as well. Hello, HELLO @thebrownload.com,
Hello.
or just slide into the Brownload DMs, and we'll give you a shout out.
Yes.
Things we learned.
So the thing I learned is basically it's mind blowing, and you know me, I'm always sort of there or thereabouts, floating in the hub of
You're
the,
a floater.
of the
Yeah,
of the
definitely.
virtual metaverse universe that we are ever sort of closing in on. And India has now got its first virtual influencer.
Ooh.
Check this out: 100,000 followers on Instagram. She goes by the name of Kira, right? And she's a good-looking lady, and she just posts selfies. She's moving. She changes outfits. She does all of this thing. It's not a real human being. It's just something that was launched in 2021, December, and it's basically got loads of followers, 100,000 followers. Give her a
Someone
follow
who doesn't even exist.
who doesn't even exist and is
yeah,
already
bruv,
it's
I've
India's
got-
first.
I've got
and people are going crazy for it. They wait for her post. Oh, I love your outfit today.
That's weird.
She does trends. She
Doesn't
does all
even
the
exist.
all the.
Doesn't even exist.
Well,
Why are you liking
she
this thing
does.
that does? No, she
does
doesn't.
exist.
She doesn't.
She moves. She drinks Starbucks coffee and stuff like that. She posts on her reels and stuff like that. So she does exist in a virtual world.
No, but there's someone who's writing it on her behalf.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well,
But-
it won't be
but-
long before they'll be making their own mind.
But
up.
this is it. So this is you loving it. Okay, so we have our first. This is the first ever one.
First ever one from India, and yeah, she puts her
What's the
bio.
name?
Kira, Kyra. If you want to look her up on Instagram, it's Kira, Kyraonig. Kira Onig. And
KY. That's more
KY.
like Kyra.
Kyra. Kyra, Kira, whatever you want to say. And her bio is Dream Chaser, model, and traveller.
Oh man, okay, cool. You want to go next or shall I go next?
Go on, you go next.
Okay, my one is about Ritz crackers.
Yeah.
You know Ritz crackers?
Yes.
Why do they have the rim?
What are the rim?
The rims.
The
cut like
edge,
that.
the cut
Yeah,
edge. Do you
go
know,
on.
that's what I'm about to tell you, Sharon. Do you
Go
already
on.
know this one?
I know this
I
one.
know the
Okay,
rim.
because it's going around on TikTok.
Yeah.
And basically, the edges of, well, firstly, can I just say, when I was young, I could smash a whole box
Oh, we
of
all
Ritz
have.
crackers.
We all have.
Not only that, as I'm just saying
I
this
thought they're a
now,
bit dry.
No, with
no,
cheese
bro.
in the middle.
Well, that's if you sandwich it up, but even on their own, because they're salty, you can just
You
keep
just
going.
keep going.
Wasn't sure.
But
No,
they,
not fan.
inside the box as well, there was that quite tough papery
Paper
bag, like
bag.
whitey, cardy,
White.
yeah, a bit cellophane-y, kind of thicker. It was
Not
a thicker-
cellophane, more papery.
Did you
but-
eat the bag?
No. I just remembered it.
But
was
that
quite a little
bag kept it
Capri-
fresh.
Yeah, exactly. It was a
Yes.
thicker bag.
Yes.
It's almost like a Capri Sun thing.
God,
So-
you remember an old bag?
but
I do.
the
Never
edges,
forget an old bag.
He's got loads that he's come across in these years. The Magaluf. The Ritz.
Benidorm,
It's
actually.
Benidorm, that's it. The edge of a Ritz biscuit, the flat biscuit, it's got those little zigzag bit. It's a bit
Yeah.
like Bart Simpson's hair.
Yeah,
It's
the rim.
The reason is, you put a slice of cheese down onto a
Yes.
plate, you run the Ritz cracker over it, and
Wheel
it
it.
works as a cutter.
Yeah,
you
like a
cut,
pizza cutter.
It works as a pizza, and so it's designed to cut the cheese to then put in between
Did you
sandwich.
know that?
I don't think many people would have known that.
I knew that.
I
You
knew
knew
that.
that what? From how long ago? Not from TikTok in the last week
No,
or two.
I knew
No,
that.
no, that's that. Yeah.
I knew that.
You knew that from back in the day. Back in the day.
Well, not back in there.
They never advertised that.
I've known that for about at least I would say 6 years.
Yeah, same.
Oh my god! No, I
Yeah.
I've cut cheese with it before.
Yeah, I've even
And
tried
does it
as
work?
well.
I was
Yeah,
going to say
works.
it
does.
won't
works.
work.
It does
The
work.
biscuit will crack.
It
it
works.
does work.
It works.
So do you pin?
Obviously
like,
not like a fat slab.
yeah, a slab.
Like a
But
little
as long
thin
as it's
piece.
slices.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you get those kind of
Craft
Yeah.
slices.
Yeah,
you can-
Not,
yeah.
not craft like.
Well, no, but you know,
No,
the
but
thickness
like,
of
yeah.
that.
yeah, that kind of
Yeah.
thickness. Oh, nice. Well,
Like sliced cheese, you
wow,
can cut.
I
through.
feel like I'm late to the party. If
It's
you knew
all right,
that,
better late
then-
than
Very
never.
late
Yeah,
to
exactly.
the party.
I'm going to give it a go.
The thing I learned, what do you call a person
Is it a joke?
that is from Las Vegas?
Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Las
Las Vegas.
Yeah,
Las
Las-
Vegas.
Las
They said
Whatever.
Las Vegas.
this. Okay.
You would call him a Las Vegan.
Vegan. Hold on. Okay, Las Vegan. Tell me if we're just. Let's
A
keep
Lassa.
guessing. Yeah. Wait. Tell me if we're right. Las Vegan.
Las Vegan.
Las
Las
Vegan.
Yeah.
Is it a Las?
I never knew that.
Las Vegan.
I was going to
That's
get it
quite
wrong.
fun, isn't it?
It sounds funny though.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like Glaswegian.
Yeah.
I'm Las
A
Vegan.
Las
A
Vegan.
Las Vegan.
Yeah.
That
You
is
wouldn't
weird.
say that though, would you? You wouldn't say you're Las Vegan. Have you ever heard that in
No,
conversation?
but it's just obviously you say, I'm from India, I'm Indian. So it makes sense, doesn't it, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day we might be in a world where we just
No, but that's
meet
more
the
like
last
it's
vegan.
more like a city state. Like it's a
Okay,
city.
so
innit?
let's say,
so like from Mumbai. I guess you would say you're a Mumbaiker, but
Mumbai.
you know a Londoner,
Yeah.
a Las Vegan.
Yeah.
Las Vegan. Yeah.
Yeah.
never- I
Las
never knew.
Vegan.
But
cheese
you eat
slices,
meat.
And was that?
Las Vegan by eat meat is
But
what you
you
would
eat
have to
meat.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
cheese.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm not a full convert.
Yeah.
No.
Nice. Listen, good podcast. Thank you, everyone. Thanks
Lovely.
for listening. Thanks for hanging out with us. As always, drop us a message. Do us a little follow. If you're not following on social media, do that right now and enjoy the podcast and go tell your friends about it. We'll catch you next week.
Layers.
Later, boys.
Laters.